This is supposed to be the original name of the YouTube channel, Detox Boy. A guy who starts cleaning up his act, basically. June 14, 2014. I have a vision where a restaurant is going through the day with large foggy windows, customers going in and out still without much notice, but then a truck starts to appear from far. This is when I thought I'm going to start a window cleaning company. Equipment I need: squeezy, sponges, brushes, brackets. So dumb. Oh, they give us a certificate for skydiving. What the hell? Vanguard. Fuck, man, I sold this shit to buy fucking Bitcoin. Fuck off, Shipka. Stupid shit. You knew better. At least I knew better. At least I did it out of like fuck it type shit. Mr. Tracy. The one and only Elliot Hulse. Fucking me. GTR. A picture of $1 million. Some statement. I had a pretty good phase with Elon Musk too, I guess. Nothing that big, but it was before, quite a bit before the whole hype. Napoleon Hill. I hated math. Hated it with a passion. Throw that book away too. This is the plan for them to train you when you're trying to sell life insurance.
Do you want to keep this?
What is that?
Graduation gown.
No, throw that thing away. Child safety kit. If they're rebuttals. I'm busy. Can you call me back? Absolutely. I understand. I'm actually pretty busy myself. But referral's name mentioned that you have 3 kids. Is that right? Okay, then I definitely need to get these kids out to you. Do not wait for an answer and go. Your life insurance training was a beast, man. I should have kept their script. It's my little script. No, the test for selling that shit. Of course, I made my girlfriend join this. This right here is childhood. It's childhood right here. A cab? Okay, no, I like this. This is dope. I'm dibs on this. This is gonna be my car keys.
I want to put that for my keys. This is your stuff. You might want to stay for a minute.
This is classic. I probably wore this hoodie, I don't know how many years. Like I used to wear it when I was in high school for 2 years, plus like 4 years after I go to college. Like I used to wear this like every other day for like 6 years. Oh, this is the. I need to make videos about this shit. This shit is dope. I'm about to get a new battery for this thing. Yeah, this I need to do a few videos, especially winter's coming. I've been wanting to drive this thing in the snow. Let me see. It's no surprise that one of the most intuition you can get about who you are is by journals. So definitely keeping this shit. It's literally like you can get a very good reading for who you are at what time, what year, what month from that stuff.
Tell me when you actually wore this. Tell me when you wore this.
Shit, this shit is really old. It's even cracking, right? Wow. I wore that when I thought I was a G. I mean, these are like just a ton of hospital stuff. Some dangerous times. Fuck. Anything with this like previous companies are trying to start or some shit like that, you can throw it away.
You can read this and then give it back. I'm gonna throw it away.
Right. This kind of folder. This is college stuff. This is probably the biggest like single waste I've made in my life, like expense wise. Like I've made a lot of dumb mistakes, but probably the biggest waste was college tuition by far. But I realized college tuition is like one of those things where it's two ways to look at it. I mean, there's two ways to look at many things. But the story in this goes like If you had to go back in time, not knowing what I know now, would you do college? I'll be like, yeah, because during that time, I became who I am, right? I went through that journey, so I probably would choose it again because I ended up at a position where I'm okay with. But the other side is a lot of times you go through experiences where it becomes a part of you, but then you learn from it. Example, let's say somebody was drinking and driving. What's that YouTuber? I think his name is Koi Fresco. Okay, I used to like his stuff. So he used to be like just a reckless guy, always doing drugs. And once he was drinking and driving, and I think he had like a car accident. He drove into like a family of kids and like killed a few of them, or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But then he went to jail. He went to jail, and in jail he went through books and understood who he is, spent time in solitude and all that. And once he came out, he became who he is today. So if you asked him, do you think going to jail and after you kill the people was a good thing? He'd be say like, no, but I became who I am. So when you give advice, when he used to give advice to new people, he would be like, all right, don't drink and drive. That's the advice. That's how college is. You went through it, you became who you are. But if I was to go to talk to new people who's like, trying to get in, I'd be like, don't do it because it's not worth it, right? I finally realized how to talk about it. The shit is still big.
Let's go, bro.
That I grew. Now I'm going to get Akeem. You go get the U-Haul.
No, but I have to go in one car, bro. How are we gonna go in two cars?
What do you mean?
We can't-
Oh, okay,
we have to
right.
go in one car.
You think I can drive like this? It's fine. I can see though. Alright.
Yo.
What up?
Fuckers good. Moving day.
What's up,
Hey.
bro? Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Yo, you remember this jacket?
Yo. I haven't seen that shit in years. Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah,
The
you
original
found it.
Shivga. The original Shivga hoodie.
I used to wear this like.
Every day. Every fucking day.
Every day?
Let's
Every
go.
day.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alrighty, this is our truck.
Get our truck ready, buddy. We about to have some bitches in that shit. It's about to be an orgy in the back. You know?
Oh, Donnie.
You're falling on.
Why are you so close? I said record from a little bit far. I was planning to fall. Not really. Yeah, we're doing it. Alright. How fast can we take all these things down, you think?
All of these?
Yeah.
No, this
No,
is
those are trash. I mean, these are like, stuff that we can just throw, right?
Yeah.
Ah!
That would break.
No, it won't break. Alright, guys. This is it. Alright guys, so I guess the first problem is fixed right there. Parking. I guess the next problem is why am I wearing a pink scarf? The answer to that question is because my friend borrowed my scarf. Anyways, So let's do a little tour. I guess that's what people do here, right? Once they move to a new place. All right, so this is the gym. It's a pretty weak gym. I mean, they have some dumbbells, but not like a full-on everything. I actually, my gym is pretty weak right now. I don't even use squat rack and everything like that. But I like to go to gyms that have everything in case I do it. All right, they have a bowling alley that you can just use. So I think this is pretty cool. You can just come and bowl. So this is kind of dope. They got some games, arcade shit, and a pinball machine. So this is some cool stuff, I guess. What is this? Do you know? I don't know what this is. The amenities is nice. This is some dope stuff. I like it. I like the gym floor. What the hell? Ugh. All right, guys, you ready? This is it. This is finally it. The Bangladeshi cockroach has made it from a non-heated room to a heated room. That's the first thing. Let's take a little tour. I'm gonna be just going over how whatever you see is gonna be what I feel like is gonna be affecting my day-to-day. First things first, heating is fixed. I'm wearing a t-shirt inside and it's a-okay. It's cozy actually. And not only is it cozy, it's flawlessly cozy. Meaning like the first thing I thought about when I came in here, one of the things I was thinking is like, oh shit, white people don't know how hard it is. And the reason I thought that is because not only is it cozy, but you can't actually know what's making it, like, for example, like the heating is turned off here, right? It's actually being done by whatever is underneath the floor, which I didn't even know, like that's how it works. But it's a lot cleaner heat. In my old place, when I used to use heat, it's like from this thing I got from Amazon, right? So when you have it on for too long, the air literally gets dry. Like you have to keep on like you have to drink more water, or you have to be, using a humidifier to have normal air. But anyways, this one, you don't have to do none of that shit. It just feels like as if it's not winter outside. That's what it feels like. So that's one of the things that's obviously going to make a huge difference, because I always complain about cold. So when I'm inside, that's not a problem anymore. Let's see. Let's talk about this place. Balcony is probably going to be one of my favorite places in the spring, summer. They still need to come in and paint this, which I don't know if they're going to do, because I feel like they did all the requests we asked right before we signed the lease very fast. Now, once we signed it, they're not really responding as much. So who the hell knows? But it's not as much of a priority. But it would be nice if they do come paint that shit, just to feel like we got that deal happen. But yeah, what I was gonna say. Okay, so balcony wise, I think I'm gonna get like a little, maybe like a chair or a couch. I put the backdrop here. This is gonna be where the camera setting is. I was choosing between this and that, and I think I'm just gonna move the stand between here and here, but the backdrop will stay here because I don't want to block that view. Backdrop will stay here, and then I'll record like pretty much this height right here. You're seeing it. This is how the video is going to be. But then sometimes I'll just move it here with the stand, because that's easy to move. And then I guess if this view looks really nice, I'll use that sometimes. But I think this is a pretty cool view for the video compared to how I had it. Like when I was doing the sales videos all the time, my background would look like shit, right? My background was, I mean, if you guys saw it, like, I mean, of course you guys saw it. It's just that like poster thing I had it plastered in a bent wall, and you could see all the bends in the poster, and it just didn't look that professional. It looks like, it used to look like I live in a dungeon actually. But right now it looks like, okay, this guy's at least living in some kind of decent something with trees and shit outside. So roofers might buy a little easier. So we got that part down. These lights, I like this shit. This is cool. It's dimmable. I think it makes a big difference if you're gonna actually have couches and have like cozy times where like you watch a movie or some shit which probably is something I'm just saying because I'm not gonna get a TV. All right, let's get in the bedrooms. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing a full ass tour. It should be more about the most important things, which is the 4 pillars of house getting, as I have been saying for some time now, which we'll get into in a second, right? But basically, this is the bedroom. It's pretty simple. It's decently spacious. We checked out a few places, and this was by quite a bit bigger and for its price range. So I do feel like inside that I got a good deal. I'm thinking of just getting a little table here, not this one, but like a flat table where I can have all my stuff. Trying to be less cluttered, like paperless, shoved all the suitcases underneath the bed. Trying to go with this vibe, right? Like this kind of apartment has like this vibe when I saw the model room where everything looks kind of clean, has lamps, and everything's just like homely and neat and organized type thing. At least I'm trying to be that. I don't know if it'll stick, but at least I can begin in that way. That's the whole point. So, okay, clothes are actually hung up and shit. Bathroom is small bathroom, but shower pressure is perfect. No problems. So this is one of the things. If you remember, I talked about I used to hate my old shower because it would never have warm water properly and it would not be consistent. It would take a long time for the warm water to come, and when it did come, every like 30 seconds the pressure would change, and when the pressure changes, the temperature also changes with it. So that game is solved. Nothing special. It's probably just a normal shower, but I just had a really shitty one, so it's gonna make a big difference to me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, like inside the house itself, right? So the 4 pillars, as we talked about a long time. Melanie, remind me if I'm missing one. Not missing one, but if I'm forgetting one. Parking, solved. Shower pressure, heat, laundry and dishwasher.
Trash, dishwasher.
Laundry, trash, dishwasher. Dishwasher we still haven't used, so I need to even figure out how to use this, but it has a dishwasher. All right, guys, let's go to the last 2 points. So it's a little bit of a walk. Oh fuck, I'm cold. So from here, when I get out, it's like a little tunnel here, but nothing compared to the, going downstairs and stuff like that. But this whole part is pretty cool. I was hoping nobody's gonna be in here. Good thing. All right, so it has machines. That's all there's to show. It's a washing machine right there. For trash, it's this thing. You just pull this and you put it in there, and that's it. And that's it. That's done. So I guess like that solves that problem very easily. So there's no more of piling up shit in the back of the house of that, and especially when my girlfriend's gonna, she already agreed to take it out all the time, so because this is pretty easy, so I think we won't even have to take turns. That works out pretty well. But yeah, guys, this is where I'm gonna be leaving it. Fuck, my mouth is killing me. I bit my lip and I'm having trouble talking. That's why I'm like trying to talk a bit more than normal even. But this is it, guys. I guess this is the part I suck at. In the end, there has to be some motivational part where, we talk about some kind of accomplishment. But overall, I'm kind of tired of all the moving in right now. I still hasn't hit me yet with the whole move, like in terms of how it's gonna affect day to day, like how it's gonna actually increase my productivity, or if it's not, all that stuff. It just feels like I did like a big ass Craigslist gig recently, trying to help somebody else move all their shit up, and that's what it feels like until now. But once it hits me, I'm gonna make some videos on actually if it's true, if getting a place where you have a bit more comfort, if it does help you level up, progress, be better, etc., etc. So stay tuned.